Preston's Appliance, down here in Columbia, South Carolina. Gonna see what's going on with this washer right here. This is a General Electric washer. Got this set from somebody, washer and dryer. He said the dryer works fine, nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna still test it and run a few loads through it and see what it does. And the washing machine, he said, flooded his whole laundry room to the point where it rotted out the wood in the floor or started rotting the wood or something. He didn't know it was leaking or something. So I'm gonna go through here and see what's going on inside the GE and see if I can figure out where the water's coming from, why it would be flooding out his laundry room. Let me go get a few tools I need to get it open. I know I'm gonna need flat scraper. I'm gonna need the T15 bit, which is this little teeny star bit. I'll show you out there, maybe you see it better out there. Little bit star bit. I know I'm gonna need a 1/4 inch bit. Where is it at? I had it yesterday. No telling where I had it at. But I'm gonna need it to see what's going on. Where are you at, 1/4 inch bit? All these right here have been tested and they're not good. Most times anything like got a refrigerator compressor or something like that on it, if it needs any Freon add or anything, I don't mess with it. And 9 out of 10 times too, when I get refrigerators that already been line tapped and people put Freon back in them, I usually scrap them out because it seems like they're never the same once that refrigerant system is tapped into. Where is this 1/4 inch bit? Here it is. Right here. So these 3 tools you need to take this washer apart. The 1/4 inch bit, 1/4. The T15 bit. It's like a little teeny star bit. It's like a 6-point star, a little small 6-point star. It's called T15 or whatever it's called. You go to the hardware store and get it, and then you need this scraper, flat scraper. Start by taking these screws at the top out. This here, this water inlet valve is actually messed up. So the top, make sure your appliance is unplugged again. Make sure it's unplugged. Make sure the water's not on. Make sure you turn off your water supply hoses right here. This one right here doesn't have hoses on it. I'm outside, it's not hooked up. But take these 4 screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top of the face. But you have to get the T15 bit. I paid like $3 for this at the hardware store. I don't know why GE uses this bit. I guess so the average person can't do their own repair and you have to call somebody, I'm guessing. And once you have these, put them somewhere on it close. Now off on mine right here, I usually put the scraper and my tools next to the screws so I know where they are. Clean this back. Now this guy said claimed one of the solenoids here went bad for the water inlet. This would be the cold water, be the hot water. I don't see anything physically wrong. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off the front cover. If I see any rust or anything going on inside, but this is the front. You're gonna take your scraper about 2 or 3 inches from the left, push forward, and then this right here pulls. It's like a little pressure clip. Alright, spider. But that's one. And then you have to do it again over here above this yellow sticker. And then the front panel comes loose. It's inside of a GE General Electric washer. Make sure I ain't ass dialing nobody. So I do not see any rust in here at the bottom, which means there's no water. You can tell if there's water and leaking in here somewhere, because it'll be rusted all through here. Be rust spots everywhere, stuff like that. But from the physical, just doing a look through. And sometimes if it's overfilling and the water continuously fills, a lot of times it'll be this little hose right here. This little hose, little clear plastic hose. Sometimes those will stop up over time. And sometimes when you move it, say you move your washing machine up and down some stairs, maybe by chance this came loose off of this peg. If you turn on the washing machine, it will continue filling water, and it will not stop. It'll just continue filling with water, continue filling water. A lot of washers and stuff I've gotten is actually because this hose, it came off of this little peg, which whenever the water goes in here, it puts pressure through this hose, air pressure, which comes around and goes to this water level switch right here. Actually pushes this in. Let me see if this switches so. The switch feels good. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this water inlet valve off, because I have a couple more. Let me go ahead and take it off. I'll show you. Now this is where your 1/4 inch bit comes in. 1/4 inch bit. You had 2 1/4 inch screws holding this piece in. Again, put your screws over here. Two screws holding this piece in. You'll see them. Got my screws over there. So that was taking this screw out and this screw out. This piece comes out. And my bad, you have to have a pair of pliers too, but you can unplug these wires. Unplug that from there. Unplug that from there. And then you have this little green pressure clip right there that you have to take the pliers and get off. Which I do have a pair of pliers back in my truck. That I take with me all the time, because people have washers and dryers that they actually cannot get the pressure hose, the water inlet hoses off. But take this little green clip, take it off. But don't take it off, just squeeze it down, squeeze it together with the pliers, and then push it down. And then you'll be able to pull this out. This is your water inlet valve. This is what he said was bad on it. So I actually have some of these. Hey Snowbo, you want Snowbo? Snowbo, man. What you doing, boy? Say hello to the camera, say you want to be on YouTube. But I actually have a few water inlet valves right here. As you can see, I'm gonna match up close as I can with this one. But I have water pumps, water inlet valve. This is for Kenmore or Maytag. This right here is a little bit different. And I believe this right here will do. This right here will do. Just has the extra thing in the middle, but I'm sure it does work. Let me try another one just a minute. Yeah, I believe that'd be close enough. I got file cabinets full of stuff. I'm talking about full of heating elements, phone calls, knobs, got timers for days. All these are timers. I mean, all these file cabinets have stuff in it. All them drawers got stuff in it. All these drawers got stuff in them. All parts. All these are heating elements. Now, in order to put this back in, this is the old one. Just make sure you put your hose things, come back here, here. Line up your 2 screws, screw holes. Get your 2 1/4" screws. Screw those back in. Now I'm just going off of what the guy told me that it's a bad water inlet valve. I'll take his word, which, you know, a lot of times I don't. Get people all the time tell me, oh, it's this and that, and it'd be something totally different than what they said, anything they said. But tighten these 2 screws down. There ain't none in the hole. Can't find the hole. Screw that screw in. Screw this screw in. Now this one went to the coal on this one. This one. If you have trouble, just take a picture of where the wires went on the other one before you take it off, so you know which wire goes to what side. Hot water, cold water. Now I'm gonna take this hose, push it back on the end of this tip back here. Get it go up far as I can. Take your pliers, the pressure clip, squeeze it, and then move it to where it was. You see the old green paint where it was. That's that. When you put this, you see the bottom of this has 3 slots. You put them down in these slots. Then you grab your other screws, your T15 bits, screws or whatever. Put all them back. This is pretty much what I do for a living. I paint houses too. That's what I used to do. I used to paint houses. I still paint houses. I wouldn't bid a paint job today, but I started doing appliance stuff on the side just for extra money. My dad taught me a lot of it, and I taught myself a lot. Hands-on experience. Just hands-on fixing the same things over and over and over and over and over and over. Now I can fix all kinds of appliances. Been doing this about 5-6 years. My friends always call, oh, you fix my washer, what's wrong with my washer? But tightening these down. That's only if you got a bad water inlet valve. That's the only thing this video is about. If it's a bad water inlet valve on a GE washer. Tighten these 4 down. Boom, 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 4. Now you're ready to hook your water hoses back up, and you're ready to turn it back on. And if it's still flooding water, I will look elsewhere. Also, while you're here, make sure you don't have a hole in your drain pipe, because I've actually seen cracks and stuff in these drain pipes. where water was leaking, and just make sure these are tight too. Right here, these are 1/4 inch bits too. Make sure those are tight, snug, don't over tighten. I mean, you can I don't think it's possible to over tighten them, but to make sure they're snug and tight. Make sure you don't have no crack when you fill that water. If you got any cracks in this hose, right, because it's flexible plastic, it will leak as well. Well, I'm about to turn this video off. I'm about to actually plug this washing machine up and see where I see this water coming from, or any. I'm gonna leave this front panel off to see where the water is coming from, or if there's any more water coming or not. Unless it was just a bad water inlet valve. You could probably get these on eBay or Amazon, probably 20 bucks maybe, if that's what it is. And you see how simple it is to change. Just need 4 tools. Really don't need 4 tools to change the water inlet valve, because you really don't have to take the front panel off, but you do have to have these 3 take off the water inlet valve. But to take the panel off, front panel, you have to use this too. I'll show you the little clips up under here. This is what you're actually pushing up when you do this. It's about maybe 6 inches from each side. The panel come off. Well, I will probably record another video afterwards, let you know the status of this washing machine. Again, make sure your washers and dryers are unplugged before you work on them. Thanks.